Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Cassie if you are new here, and if you're not, welcome to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys a week full of healthy dinners. So I would say this is one of my most commonly asked questions is what do I make on a weekly basis? How do I meal prep? How do I meal plan? I thought this video would be kind of helpful and informative for you guys, and also give maybe some meal inspiration if you're looking for new healthy dinners. These are some of our staples, but we've been definitely trying to dabble in new recipes. So if you have any recipes that you love, please let me know. Put them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear some recipes that you guys are loving. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's get into it. All right, so it's Monday, and tonight's dinner I'm gonna be making a little casserole that I've been making basically once a week. It's so easy, and it's a really good winter meal because it's pretty hearty. So I'll share with you guys the ingredients that I use. The base of it is going to be chickpea pasta. I just get this one from Wegmans, and it has one ingredient. It's just organic chickpea flour. So I love this, but you could really use any type of pasta that you like. We just prefer to use chickpea pasta, and it has a lot of protein as well, which we love. So this is going to be the base, and then for the veggies, I do a bit of mushrooms, and then I also add some broccoli as well as some frozen peas. So usually I'll buy this fresh, but they didn't have it at the store, so I just got the frozen ones. But I'll show you guys how I make everything. I really just saute all this up, and I think I do it with avocado oil, some spices, fresh garlic, as well as chicken broth, and then you can really add anything that you want. I found this recipe on Pinterest, but I just tailored it to my dietary needs. It did have dairy in it, so I don't really do dairy in it because I don't eat dairy, but I will do half with cheese because Matthew likes cheese, so I'll top it off with mozzarella. But you can really do anything you want with this. This is one of my favorite meals to make because it's super easy, it's super filling, and it's pretty quick as well. And also, if you make a bunch of it, you can have leftovers for the next day. So usually I'll make a whole pan of it, and then we have some leftover for lunch the next day, which is a win-win. So without further ado, I'm gonna get into this recipe. I hope you guys enjoy this one, but let's get into cooking. So I'm preheating my oven to 375, and then I'm gonna boil some water for the chickpea pasta. In this pan, I just have some avocado oil, some minced fresh garlic. This just gives it a really nice flavor. And then I'm just gonna saute it and let it heat it up on the pan. Here I'm cutting some mushrooms. So you guys could really use any vegetables you like, but in this particular recipe, I use mushrooms, broccoli, and also some peas. So just cutting up as much broccoli as I think will be necessary for this recipe. Sauteing the mushrooms in the pan that I had before, and then also adding some of the peas as well. And then I love to add Dijon mustard. I feel like this just gives it a really nice flavor. I've been doing this ever since I made the recipe. It's super good. Add in your broccoli, all your veggies that you want, and then just kind of mix it up. Let that cook for a little bit, and then also I add some chicken broth. This just gives it a little bit more flavor. Spices as well. So I think I did salt, pepper, garlic, and then some Italian seasoning as well as parsley. Mixing it up and let it simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes. And here I'm cooking the chickpea pasta, so you could really use any type of pasta you like. And then also I like to put fresh parsley on top, makes it taste super good, so drain your pasta. Here I also added chicken. So you don't have to add chicken if you don't want to, but we did. So I'll just put it in a casserole dish. I have some vegan butter. Mix that all up, and then you can add all of your different vegetables from the pan. And then I add some of the chicken as well. So like I said, you could really use any protein you like. The chickpea pasta does have protein, so you don't have to use meat if you are a vegan or a vegetarian. On Matthew's side, I put some cheese, and then also I ended up finding dairy-free cheese for myself a little bit later, so I added that as well as some fresh parsley on top of the whole dish. And then you just want to put it in the oven for about 10 minutes. It comes out so yummy. This is one of my favorite recipes. I made a bunch for lunch the next day. You guys have to try this. Tuesday night, and we are making Asian lettuce wraps. If you watch my videos, you guys know I make these once a week. They're my favorite. They are so good. I love Asian. I use coconut aminos, and it just has a bunch of different veggies, and I top it with cilantro. This is one of our all-time favorite meals, and I make it literally once a week. So if you take anything from this video, make these freaking lettuce wraps because you won't be disappointed. But anyways, so in the lettuce wraps, this is kind of what I do. I've made this in other vlogs before, but I've just tweaked it a little bit. So for the base of it, I use organic ground turkey. I usually only use 1 pound, but if you have a bigger family or more people to cook for, you could totally use 2. For a source of carbs, I use quinoa. So I do this in the pressure cooker, and it just cooks really evenly and really nicely. And then you can really do any toppings you like. Let me grab the lettuce leaves. So we use these romaine lettuce leaves as kind of the base or the cup of it. And then in terms of toppings, I just use some shredded red cabbage. I use cilantro, carrots, some cucumber, and some mushrooms. So like I said, you could really use any toppings that you like. And for these sauces, I use a few different. So I use a little bit of this teriyaki. It's no onion, no garlic, and it's gut friendly, it's organic, and also the ingredients are really good on this teriyaki. A lot of times teriyakis will have like funky ingredients, so just make sure you read your labels. And then we top it with coconut aminos. These are my favorite, a great alternative to soy sauce, way less sodium, and tastes so much better, and they're so much sweeter. And this is a new one that we've been using. It's a organic gluten-free hoisin sauce, and it just gives it like a little bit more of an Asian flavor, and ingredients are also really good on this. So let's get into cooking. So I'm heating up some avocado oil on the pan, and then I'm gonna add my ground turkey and mix it up a little bit, cutting up some mushrooms. So I actually like to add the mushrooms to the ground turkey mixture. I feel like it tastes super good, and you'll see a trend in this little video. We love mushrooms, so I actually include them in a lot of our meals. Cooking the quinoa on the stove, and then I'm gonna slice up some cucumbers. So for toppings, you can really use anything you like. We use cucumbers, purple cabbage, carrots, cilantro, and black sesame seeds, as well as coconut aminos. We love cilantro. We are always using it in all of our meals. And then mixing up the mushrooms with the ground turkey, adding some teriyaki sauce, as well as coconut aminos and some hoisin sauce and black sesame seeds. Mixing that up and letting it simmer for about 10 minutes. And here is the final product, you guys. This is one of my favorite meals. I like to do it family style, so I'll just lay everything out, and then you can kind of create your own little lettuce cup by yourself. Here is the ground turkey, cooked and all ready to go. It smelled so good. So some quinoa and then some turkey. For toppings, I'm doing carrots and cucumbers, purple cabbage, cilantro, black sesame seeds, and coconut aminos. If you watch my videos, you know I love coconut aminos. This is literally my favorite. You have to make it. All right, guys, it is Wednesday night, and for dinner, we're gonna do cauliflower pizza. Matthew and I make this like once a week as well. This is like our lazy dinner when we don't really feel like cooking a big meal, but it's still a really great option. It's healthy, and if you're like craving pizza, this is a really good alternative. If you don't wanna have regular pizza, there's nothing wrong with regular pizza, but we just really like these, and they're super easy. They're already pre-made, so we just throw them in the oven. For toppings, you can do anything you like. This is what we usually do. Dash is being crazy. So for the sauce, we use the Rao's homemade pizza sauce. This is my absolute favorite, so good. And then Matthew likes to use some of this sugar-free barbecue sauce as well. G. Huge's Smokehouse. The ingredients are really good. The boys over there are being loud, so just ignore that. For toppings, we do broccoli. I do some cauliflower. We have some cut up mushrooms in here that we used last night for dinner, and I'm just gonna add them to the pizza. And then we use some red onion. And then to top it off, I think we're gonna do some chicken sausage for some protein. So this is a really easy meal, and it's really delicious and very healthy. So yeah, this is gonna be our dinner tonight. So here I'm just chopping up some broccoli. You guys can use any toppings you like for your pizza, but we're doing broccoli tonight, cauliflower. I like to add a little bit of red onion, and then chicken sausage for some protein. I'm using the Rao's homemade margarita pizza sauce. This is so good, my favorite, really clean ingredients, and it tastes delicious. And then just creating my own little pizza. So like I said, broccoli, mushrooms, cauliflower, red onion, and then also some chicken sausage. And I like to top it off with some seasonings. I think I just did Italian seasoning here, putting it in the oven on 425 for 15 minutes, taking it out, and voila. Here's the pizza, super easy, super healthy, and super delicious. So it is Thursday, and tonight I'm making a super basic and delicious and healthy meal, but super simple and super easy because I was at the office today for work. I was at Rochester, so I just drove home, and it's 6 o'clock right now. So needless to say, I don't really feel like cooking up in the kitchen right now, so I think I'm gonna air fry some chicken and just make like brown rice or jasmine rice and vegetables. So still super healthy and delicious, but super simple and super quick. All your meals don't have to be always like super complicated if you don't have enough time like tonight, but you can still get in a healthy meal. So it's just a little like, I don't know, healthy plate of chickens, veggies, and rice. So I'm cooking some brown rice on the stove tonight. This is just organic long grain brown rice from Wegmans. And for my veggies, I'm just cutting up some Brussels sprouts, as well as long carrots. You guys could use any veggies you like. Tonight I was just going for something really easy and really simple, and I'm just gonna bake everything in the oven. So I did some avocado oil, some garlic powder, some cracked pepper, as well as some parsley flakes. And then in the chicken, I think I just marinated it with a bunch of different seasonings and spices, as well as some avocado oil. And tonight we decided to actually cook it in the air fryer. If you haven't tried cooking chicken in the air fryer, I highly recommend it. It comes out like super grilled and baked. Kind of hard to explain, but this is the final product tonight, you guys. Super easy, super healthy, and I literally just whipped it up. This is a great one to try out, especially if you don't have a bunch of time. This is super yummy and definitely a fan favorite. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it gave you some inspiration and some different meal ideas to incorporate into your everyday routines. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you make anything, please let me know. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.